Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my Boxycharm August box review video. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and talk through the products that I got and if I liked the products and just, talking about how they worked and everything for me. I know this video is kind of late, but I wanted to do a video of me. I wanted to test out the products and then give my honest thoughts about them. So yeah, that's what I did. So yeah, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more videos. And yeah, I would appreciate it very much. So yeah, if you want to see what I think of the August Boxycharm, then please keep on watching. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to be talking about is the Becca First Light Priming Filter Instant Complexion Refresh Primer. This is what the packaging looks like. And yeah, I used this for about a week or so. And I don't do my makeup every day, but when I did, I would use this just to test it out to see if I liked it or not. And so far, I like it. It's supposed to be a First Light complexion refreshing primer, and I don't know if it's like works or not because I've never used anything like this before. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep testing it out. So far so good. It doesn't irritate my skin. It smells really nice. I do feel like it gives my skin like kind of like a glowy look. I don't know, I just need to keep testing it out because I've never really tried anything like this before. So yeah, so the Becca, there was different variations of which primer you could have gotten from Becca. So the one I got, it says it varies between 15 to 18 depending on which one you got. So the second thing I got was the Bang Beauty gel eyeliner, which I didn't use as a gel eyeliner just because I don't do my eyeliner because I suck at it. So I just used this as a eyebrow pomade. This is what it looks like. Yeah, so I have been using this. I've used this twice and so far I like it, but I do notice that it dries down very quickly. So I mean, you don't have to do your brows quickly, but it does dry down very quickly. So if you're trying to like spoolie it, you can kind of feel and it kind of crumbles a little bit because you're kind of like pulling the product out of the hairs. And yeah, so I do like it. It's nice and like creamy. It dries down quickly, and it does like seem to crumble when you brush through your brows a little bit, but other than that, it's like pretty good. And I do like it so far, so I'm gonna keep using it and see if I'm still enjoying it. So the next thing I got was the before I get into the third product, the Bang Beauty eyeliner was $22, or is $22. Okay. So the third product I got was the NCLA Los Angeles Treatment So Rich Vitamin E Infused Cuticle Oil. Okay, that was really long. But yeah, it's this little bottle right here. It says So Rich Lollipop at the bottom. And yeah, this is a cuticle oil. And I've been putting this on my cuticles. Please excuse my nails, they just look horrible. But yeah, I've been putting this on my cuticles and so far my cuticles feel very like hydrated. They don't feel dry because my hands get really dry since it's kind of getting colder and windy here in California, so my hands get really dry, but my cuticles don't seem dry at all. Like they do feel and look hydrated, so I think this actually works. So I'm gonna obviously keep using it and just, yeah, I'm really happy with it, and it smells really nice too. So yeah, it makes my cuticles feel really like smooth and hydrated, and yeah, I'm gonna keep using it. And the cuticle oil is $18, so that's kind of expensive for a cuticle oil, not gonna lie, but it works so far. So yeah, Okay, so the next thing I got was the Wander Beauty Baggage Claim Gold Eye Mask. So they're like little under eye patches, and this is what they look like on the back. So I've used one of these so far, and so far I like them. I mean, they just make my under eyes feel so hydrated. They make it look so smooth, and it just looks very like nice with my makeup. Like my makeup under my eyes has never looked this good because I don't know what it is, but I have like these small like little textured bumps under my eyes. Like it feels smooth, but when you look up close you can see like little bumps, and I don't know what it is, but these kind of, I feel like they help make my skin look smoother once my makeup is on. So yeah, I'm liking this so far. Obviously I'm gonna keep using it. I did get 3, and yeah, this is really good so far. And yeah, I'm really liking these so far. So yeah, I'm gonna continue to use them. And these were $13. I'm not sure if it's 13 for all 3 or 13 each because it doesn't say. But yeah, I'm not paying $13 for one pair of under eye masks. So hopefully it's for 3, because if it's for 3 then it's kind of better. But yeah, this is the 4th product I got. The 5th product that I got was the Smashbox Be Legendary Liquid Pigment in the shade Crush It. And this is what the packaging looks like. Very pretty. And I was really hoping I would get like a Smashbox nude lips, like lipstick or liquid lipstick. I'm not sure what the other options, or not options, but other variations of product there were that they were sending out. But yeah, this is the one I got. It's like a very dark berry, but I didn't use this because I tried it on yesterday, but the color is just not for me. I feel like it just looks weird on me. Maybe it's because I'm not someone who branches out and tries different, you know, shades on my lips, like liquid lipsticks. I usually just stick to my nudes. So yeah, I was so hoping I would get a nude, but I got this one and it's nice. It feels nice. It doesn't feel sticky. It doesn't completely dry down matte, which I'm not mad about because I feel like matte liquid lipsticks make my lips feel so dry. So this one was nice. It's pretty shiny, so, or like glossy looking. So yeah, it's nice. It doesn't feel sticky. The color's pretty. I don't like it on me. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna continue using this or I might give it away to someone in my family. But yeah, that's the 5th product that I got. And the last, why do I keep forgetting to tell you guys the prices? The Smashbox lip product, depending on which one you got, they vary between $21 to $24. And the last product that I got was the Laura Lee Los Angeles Party Animal palette, which is a new palette she just came out with. And she came out with a warmer toned one, but I don't remember, or like a warm toned one. I'm not sure what the name of it is, but I know that a few days ago, like, these racist tweets were brought up, like, from 6 years ago about her, but I'm not here to talk about that. In today's video, I'm just going to talk about, like, what I think about the palette, not putting aside that, because it's just kind of crazy to me how you think you can know someone, but then you really just don't. But yeah, putting that aside, I'm just going to be focusing on how this palette worked and if it even worked for me, because I was a little disappointed, not just because, you know, of what's going on with her, but just in the formula itself. Ooh, almost dropped it. Okay, so this is what the palette looks like. Very beautiful colors. And it does have a mirror, which is nice. But, okay, so I was actually, let's put my hand in the purple. I was actually gonna film this. I actually did film this video yesterday, and I was doing the video style of where I film like little clips of me using the products and that, and insert it as I talk about the product, but that didn't work out. My eyeshadow looked hideous, so I had gone in with the Shadow Drinks, which is the orange right here. That looked good, blended out nicely, very pigmented. And then I decided that I wanted to do almost like a orangey yellow eyeshadow, so I was gonna go with the shade here. It's a Party, the yellowy shade, out on the outer corner and bring it into my inner corner. But literally when I picked up the product with my brush and placed it down and was blending it into my outer corner, it disappeared. I don't know why. I don't understand why. I mean, it looks very pigmented in the pan. It was pretty pigmented when I swatched it on the back of my hand, but I don't know why it just literally disappeared off like the outer corner where I had placed it. So then I decided that I wanted to do a cut crease, and I used the shadow Hung Over, and it's very beautiful. It's like a shimmery purple. I don't know if you guys can see that. But yeah, it's very pigmented. So I put that down. That was nice. And then I wanted to go in with the shade Karaoke, which is the very pretty blue up here. And I put that on the outer corner just to blend out the harsh edges of where I had stopped the Hungover shade. And I put it down. I patted it on first, and it was good. And then once I started blending it kind of into the purple, it literally just disappeared. And I don't know why it did that. I don't know if I did something wrong. I honestly don't know. But then I was like, okay, this is not working. So I just went ahead and put the purple on that area where I was using the blue just to cover it up. But then I was also blending it out a little bit on the edges of my eye because it looked really harsh. And then the pigment from the purple disappeared. So I don't know if it was something I did. Maybe it was that I didn't use a actual eyelid primer. I just used my foundation. But yeah, I don't know what happened. It's just that these two colors just didn't work for me, and I haven't used the damage control color or I haven't used the shade Damage Control or Bottoms Up yet, because I honestly am not someone who does colorful looks very often, because I don't know how to combine colors, I guess. I'm not that kind of person. But hold on, stop it. But yeah, I just don't know what the problem was with the palette. Shh, hold on. It just the colors didn't work for me. I don't know if I got a bad one. Sorry, the puppy is crying because he wants my attention, but I'm trying to film this video as fast as I can, so yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, I just don't know what it was about the palette. I don't know. I mean, the colors are very beautiful and bright. I just don't know why these two colors just literally did not work. Hopefully the Damage Control shade and Bottoms Up are, pretty good, because those are very pretty too. But yeah, I think I'm gonna keep playing with the palette and trying different methods on how it can make the pigment better and not fade away into nothing, because I honestly don't. I was really excited to get this palette. I was also just gonna, when she first announced it, I was going to buy it, and the palette's only $19, so it's not that bad for a 6 shadow palette. And it looks really pretty. The packaging's really cute, but I was just so glad that I didn't buy it with my own money, because, well, I kind of did, but not for the full price, because it was in the Boxycharm. But yeah, I was kind of glad, because I honestly would have been so disappointed, because I thought the palette was going to be great. I honestly can only talk about the 4 colors that I use, and just those 2 that I didn't use, well, I have to keep playing with. But yeah, I was like, I'm not just saying that it didn't work because of what's going on, but I'm honestly, I don't know why. And I haven't watched any reviews on this palette just because I wanted to, I didn't want to watch any reviews and get any ideas in my head, and then just, you know, I just didn't watch any reviews because I wanted to do my own review first and see how I thought about the palette or how the palette worked for me. But I'm just so, I don't know. I'm like, no, I don't feel like upset because it didn't work, but I don't feel happy either, because literally the only color that worked for me was Drinks and Hungover, and these two that I haven't used, which they looked really pigmented when I swatched them, but I don't know if the colors will fade. Hopefully they don't, because I really love this color, Damage Control. It's very pretty, but yeah, I'm hoping that it, I don't know, I'm just gonna keep trying different methods. If you guys have any suggestions on how I could have maybe messed up and how it could have been my fault that the shadows didn't work, please let me know. Or if you have any different methods for using bright colors that can work and have them and how they can be very pigmented and show up pigmented on my eyes, and please let me know. I would love your suggestions. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully this video gives you kind of an idea of what it was pretty good or what was not. I mean, I'm not saying don't go buy the palette, because, you know, it could have worked different for you than it did for me. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!